everyone. It's Tuesday night and I thought I would bring you a video. It's been about 10 months since I did my last live demo for you, and I appreciate your patience during my little hiatus, but wanted to get back to it. Want to get back into bringing you the videos that you guys like and the ones that you've requested. So I'm just going to show you something really quick tonight. This is an easy appetizer that you can make, and every time I make this, everyone is always licking the plate and asking for more. And this recipe came from my good friend Michael in Illinois, and he shared this with me, and I just love making it. And I'm made it for so many parties, so many get-togethers. Even when we're just having a little happy hour with our neighbors, I'll make it because it's super easy. And what it is it's a 7-layer Mediterranean dip. Now, there really isn't a formal recipe for this, and that's okay because you can just pick whichever layers you want to do. You don't have to do all 7, or if there's something on this that's one of the layers that you're not crazy about, you don't have to include it. So the 7-layer Mexican dip is one of my favorites, but that's got a lot of dairy in it, which isn't on my diet anymore, unfortunately, but this one is. It does have some dairy in it. I do put some feta on here, but I just don't eat that part. So anyway, I'm just going to show you a couple of products that I use to make this that you probably already have in your kitchen, and if you don't, you're definitely going to want to get them. But I just want to show you this. So this is the start of our dip. So as you can see in my little rectangular platter here, I have a layer of hummus, and then I have a layer of basil pesto. So just right out of the jar, the hummus you get from the deli department, easy enough. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some layers on it. So the first layer that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do my Kalamata olives. So I'm going to move this out of the way, and I need to grab another little cutting board here. I keep all my cutting boards right in this drawer below where I chop because it's just super easy that way. So what I have is I have my Kalamata olives in our close and cut. So see, they're already all set up in here, and these are pitted ones. You can buy pitted ones at the grocery store. So what I'm going to do is just cut them in half. So we've got our knife, and I'm just going to cut all the way through till the knife hits the back of the close and cut, okay? And all of my olives are cut right in half, so it's super easy. Now, this close and cut is fabulous. You can use this, obviously, to cut your olives in half. Works great for grapes, any kind of little grape or cherry tomato when you're cutting them in half. And I didn't know this, but when you have little ones, you're not supposed to give them whole grapes because it's a choking hazard. So you want to cut your grapes in half. Well, it's really tedious to cut all those grapes one at a time. So this way, you can use the close and cut, just load it up with your grapes, cut it right in half, super fast, super easy. The other thing that I love to use the close and cut for is to split my chicken breasts. I buy really thick chicken breasts right at the store, the full breasts, and instead of paying for them to be cut in half, you just put it right in the close and cut, and it cuts it right in half. You know, you cut it right in half, and it's always perfect every single time. You can also use it to butterfly your chicken. If you don't cut all the way through, it'll butterfly your chicken for you. Let's see what else. Oh, for bagels. It's really good for bagels too. A lot of trips are made to the emergency room because people are cutting themselves when they cut a bagel in half. So this is just super fast, super easy, just loading on my Kalamata olives here. And the next layer that I'm going to do is some cucumbers. So this is where you want to get your quick slice out. We are going to be dicing the cucumber, and what I love with this is that you're actually going to get perfect dice. So here's your quick slice. You guys have this, you know what it is. If you don't have it, you have to have it. If you don't have it, why don't you have it? Definitely need it. So I've just cut my cucumber into 2 little planks, my cucumber slice, and we're just gonna put it on here and cut our planks into long slices. Okay, easy enough. I'm just gonna pop them out. So now we have long matchsticks. You can do this if you were using like a zucchini or a squash, peppers, anything like that. If you're doing stir fry, you can just leave them in the matchsticks. But what the great thing is that you can take the matchsticks, obviously, and put them in the other direction. Just go ahead and give it a little slice, and look at this. You have your perfectly diced cucumber. Everything is all the same size, so it's just perfect. So we're just gonna sprinkle this on top here, and this dip is great all year round. It's perfect for winter time because it's really fulfilling. It's also perfect for summertime. It's really refreshing. But like I said, my most requested one right now. So you can use any layers you want. I've just chosen, I've done the hummus on the bottom, and then we did the basil pesto. Then we have the Kalamata olives, and I've got 3 more layers to go. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, next, I'm using roasted red pepper. Actually, I'm not. You can use roasted red pepper, or you can use a fresh red pepper. I'm actually using pimentos because you can buy these in the store already diced, and it's a huge time saver and really simple. So I love using the pimentos because sometimes when I am making this dip, it's gonna be, you know, I'm rushing home from one event going to another, and so the pimentos come really in handy. And this recipe is really economical too, and that's one of the other things that I really like about it. So, okay, so take the help where you can get it. You know, if there's pre-made things in the grocery store, get it. I've made my own hummus before. Tonight I didn't because the grocery store has some really great flavors. Okay. So this is already looking so tasty. I have a meeting tomorrow, and so this is going to be my contribution to the meeting. So any of my friends that are watching this that are going to be at the meeting, you already know what I'm going to be bringing. So, okay, so just a couple more of the pimentos. All right, then our 6th layer, I am going to do some green onion. Just sliced up some green onion. You can use red onion if you want to. The red onion gives a really pretty color to this and a great taste. Now, if you don't like raw onion because it's a little too sharp for you, like your red onion or your white onion, if it's a little just too much in the raw state, what you want to do is go ahead and slice it into rings, and then just put it in a little colander and run some cold water over it for just about a minute. You don't want to, you know, wash away all the nutrients and the taste, but just running some cold water over it will give you, it'll take a lot of the bite and the sting out of your onions. So that's your quick tip for the night. Okay, and my last layer is going to be a little bit of crumbled feta cheese. Again, all these things that you can just get right in the dairy section of your grocery store. My friends are going to be so happy tomorrow when they taste this dip. Okay, so let me tell you what's going on and what I've got coming up. On Thursday night, right here on the Slice, Dice, and Dish page, I'm going to be doing a Going, Going, Gone party. And what that is, it's where I highlight some of Pampered Chef products that are going to be retired as of March 1st. So this is going to be your last opportunity to get some things that are going away. And then after March 1st, I'm going to be showing you some of the new things in the new spring catalog that are really fun. So if you want to get in on the Going, Going, Gone, just look in the events section of this page. There's an events tab or something that says events. And just click on that and you can join in on the party. I've already been posting some things there, so check that out, but join us at 7 o'clock on Thursday night. And then I want to hear from you. What would you like to see me demo? Because I'm going to be getting back into this. Would you like to see me demo recipes, or would you like me to pick some certain products that Pampered Chef has that you might have that you're not necessarily using to its fullest capacity? Just let me know, and I will be highlighting products, highlighting recipes, showing you some great new things that we have. But these videos are all about you, and I need your input so I know what you want to see. So this is it. The dip is done. I usually serve this with tortilla chips, but you could certainly serve it with cucumber rounds if you would like, or zucchini rounds. That would be really good. Celery sticks. You can really serve it with anything, but I'm just going to give you a little bit of a close-up to see what it looks like. So look at that. Isn't that pretty? This is going to be so good, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's going to be a little hard to resist not digging into this, and I think that when Bill gets home, he's going to take one look at it and probably try to decide to have some of it himself. So I really appreciate you hopping on and joining me tonight. Hope you learned a couple of things. So, hey Melissa, I know you've had this dip, and so you've enjoyed this too. So I think that is it. I will be back in the next, probably next week or so with some other things for you, but definitely join me Thursday night, okay? So give me your feedback, let me know what you want to see, and I will see everybody soon, okay? Good night, everyone.